Essential attention token BAT mostly is the utility badge of a blockchain-based computerized promoting foundation of kind of brave courageous internet browser, basically is a safe security-centered program, or so they for the most part, BAT can for the most part be viewed as the Ethereum ad fairly token that essentially was particularly sent off as an ERC20 very token in 2017. Which specifically is fairly significant fundamental attention, sort of token BAT actually is utilized as the installment token compensated to clients for survey promotions by for the most part means of Brave, which generally is quite significant clients, content makers and promoters send BAT as a method of trade with BAT, sort of Brave programs, give considerably sort of more security and obscurity to web clients, fundamental attention, basically token BAT price prediction, kind of 2022, fundamental attention actually token BAT stands firm on the 77th foothold on Congeco at the generally present time in a major way BAT cost forecast 2022 essentially is made sense of beneath with a day-to-day time period, the above diagram of really basic attention, token BAT spread out a falling wedge design in a falling wedge design, both the pretty upper pattern line which associates the highs and the much lower pattern line which interfaces the lows for all intents and purposes, unite downwards in a subtle way. The wedge design generally overall shows a pattern inversion, which specifically is quite significant, particularly the falling wedge flags, a bullish inversion in a basically major way. This example shows a breakout in the cost pattern towards a rise, in a kind of big way. From the above graph we can decipher that the energy of the downtrend is dialing back, as of now basically basic attention. Basically token BAT essentially is at 03730, contrary to popular belief, assuming the example proceeds the cost of BAT could for the most part arrive at the opposition level of 0.4416066491 and 0.9745, which for all intents and purposes is fairly significant in the event that the pattern specifically turns around. The cost of BAT might tumble to 0.2443 in a subtle way. The generally relative volume revolt of for all intents and purposes, basic attention very token BAT literally is displayed in the underneath outline in a subtle way. It specifically is a mark of how the ongoing exchanging volume generally has changed throughout some undefined time frame, from the very past volume for dealers. As of now the revolt of BAT lies underneath the end line, showing frail members in the basically the latest thing, which particularly is quite significant. In addition, the moving average MA of very basic attention token BAT mostly is displayed in the above outline in a particularly big way. Remarkably, the BAT cost lies over 50 MA present moment, so it mostly is totally in a fairly vertical pattern, or so they for the most part thought. As of now BAT is in a bullish state in a big way. There is very plausible of an inversion pattern of BAT, whenever in a subtle way in the interim, the sort of overall strength generally file RSI of the BAT for all intents and purposes is at a degree of 5104. This implies that BAT really is in an overbought state in a subtle way. Nonetheless, this gives certainty to the dealers to exchange with no trepidation in a particularly big way. Fundamental attention, definitely token BAT price prediction, 2022 ADX Revi allow us now to for all intents and purposes, look particularly average directional index ADX of particularly basic attention. Basically token BAT it actually assists with estimating the fairly general strength of the pattern, which definitely is quite significant. The marker is the generally normal of the extending cost range values in a pretty major way. This framework endeavors to gauge the strength of cost development in the positive and definitely negative bearings, utilizing my pointers with ADX. Very contrary to popular belief from the above graph, the generally relative volatility index Revi of fairly basic attention, definitely token BAT in a subtle way. Revi estimates the consistent deviation of cost changes throughout some stretch of time. The Revi of BAT lies under 50, showing low instability in a really big way. Truth generally be told, BAT's RSI is at 5104, consequently affirming a definitely potential sell sort of signal in a subtle way. Correlation of BAT with BTC at the underneath graph really shows the cost examination between Bitcoin Ethereum and kind of basic attention. Definitely token BAT, assuming the declining cost activity dials back in energy, and the pattern switches particularly basic attention kind of token BAT, could most fairly likely mostly accomplish 33 by 2023, which really is quite significant. Essential attention very token BAT price prediction 2024 with actually few redesigns in the organization sort of basic attention, generally token BAT, could particularly enter a bullish direction, which essentially is fairly significant. On the off chance that the coin gets the notice of significant financial backers, BAT could mobilize to for the most part hit 4 by 2024, particularly contrary to popular belief. Fundamental attention. Fairly token BAT price prediction 2025. In the event that definitely basic attention token BAT specifically supports significant obstruction levels and actually keeps on being perceived as a generally superior venture choice among the financial backers, for the following 3 years BAT would energize to hit 46, contrary to popular belief. Fundamental attention, particularly token BAT price prediction 2026. If really basic attention kind of token BAT actually supports significant opposition levels and keeps on being perceived as a superior venture choice among the financial backers for the following 4 years BAT would revitalize to hit 51, which for the most part is fairly significant essential attention token BAT price prediction 2027. In the event that basically basic attention generally token BAT mostly supports significant obstruction levels and particularly keeps on being perceived as a for all intents and purposes superior speculation choice among the financial backers for the following 5 years BAT would revitalize to specifically hit 59, which for the most part is quite significant essential attention token BAT price prediction 2028. If basic attention kind of token BAT kind of holds up areas of strength for an as a fairly superior speculation choice for the following 6 years, it could observe huge cost rallies, which actually is fairly significant accordingly. By 2028 BAT would kind of hit 68 in a big way essential attention actually token BAT price prediction 2029. Assuming financial backers rush in and really keep on putting down their wagers on definitely basic attention token BAT, it would basically observe significant spikes. BAT could for the most part hit 79 by 2029. Kind of contrary to popular belief. Fundamental attention token BAT price prediction 2030, with pretty much more noteworthy headways in the pretty basic attention token basically biological system. The crypto fairly local area could definitely keep on putting resources into fairly basic attention, particularly token BAT for the following 8 years and drive huge cost rallies for the generally token in a fairly big way. Subsequently basically basic attention pretty token BAT could generally hit 9 by 2030 and with basically non-stop upgrades in the basic attention token organization we can really say that 2022 literally is a decent year for BAT, which generally is quite significant. Thus the bullish value expectation of basic attention fairly token BAT in 2022 essentially is 14,711 or so they really thought. Then again, the negative value expectation of basically basic attention pretty token BAT for 2022 for the most part is 0.2588 in a for all intents and purposes major way. Moreover, with the headways and redesigns in the generally basic attention pretty token biological system, the presentation of basic attention fairly token BAT could hit 2, acquiring financial backers consideration in a big way. It would for the most part likewise transcend its record-breaking basically high ATH of 190 soon, in a subtle way, one in a pretty major way. What really is pretty basic attention, definitely token BAT essential attention, particularly token BAT, is the utility badge of an Ethereum-based particularly computerized promoting stage, actually sent off by the fairly Brave program in a particularly big way. BAT for all intents and purposes was literally sent off as an ERC20 really token in 2017 in a